So let's start today class with question number 16. Okay, so question number 16 is what are the possible expressions for the dimension of cuboid whose volume are given below. So you are being given volume and you have to tell the dimensions. So do you remember what is volume of cuboid?
Ma'am, length plus breadth plus height.
No, that is incorrect. Anyone else?
Ma'am, can you repeat once again?
That is wrong.
No, ma'am, what question you asked that can you repeat?
Formula of volume of cuboid. Question you have heard correct, but answer is wrong.
Ma'am, within 2 length.
Speak again, Divyansh.
Ma'am, within 2 length into height.
Have half into breadth.
So many formulas are pouring. What happened? Three formulas I got right now. No problem. So see, volume of cuboid, it is equal to length into breadth into height. That is told by Divyansh. Length into breadth into height. So you can see the volume is given in this question. So out of this two term, what can I take common? You can see I can take 3x common. Then in first bracket, what should I write? I should write x. Then I can get 3x square. And for the second term, I should write minus 4. Okay. So can you see now I am getting three terms. So I can just write it like 3 into x minus 4. So what does it indicate? You can say the three dimensions are length is equal to 3, breadth is equal to x, and height is equal to x minus 4. Understood?
Ma'am, can you explain again?
Yeah, the expression is given. You can see it is a quadratic expression. So I have taken out of these two terms, I can take 3x as common. Then what remains in the bracket? You will get in the bracket x minus 4.
Okay, ma'am.
So if you just put it properly like 3 into x minus 4, and if you compare it with the volume of cuboid is length into breadth into height. So once you compare, you will get to know that length is equal to 3, breadth is equal to x, and height is equal to x minus 4.
Okay, ma'am.
Please write it, then we will proceed to second part.
I'm ready.
Ma'am, writing.
Ma'am, let it.
Ma'am, written.
Okay, so let's proceed to the second part. And again you have to calculate the volume for the second expression also. So volume of cuboid is length into breadth into height, that we know. Okay, so if you look at this expression, what you can take common?
Ma'am, 2.
See it more carefully. 2 is correct. What else I can take common?
Ma'am, 4.
Yes, I can take 4 common. What else I can take common? You can see in each term there is k. So you can take 4k as common. So when you look at first term, I can write it 3 into y square plus 2 into y minus 5. So you can see in the bracket, you can find a quadratic. So I can do the splitting of middle term. So 3 into 5, that is minus 15. Okay. So if I split it up like, let's say, if I split 2y as minus 3y plus 5y, minus 3y plus 5y is 2y. And if I multiply, then yes, I am getting minus 15. So now out of first two term, I can again take 3y as common. Then what remains in the bracket? Y minus 1. And out of this last two term, I can take 5 common. Then what remains in the bracket? Y minus 1. So I can write finally 3y plus 5 and y minus 1. So if you compare with length into breadth into height, so you can say length is coming out to be 4k, breadth is coming out to be 3y plus 5, and height is coming out to be y minus 1. So basically we have to factorize this.
Ma'am, written.
Okay, so this completes polynomial, and as far as I remember, we have left two questions, so that I will be doing it first. Then we,
Ma'am, I had the doubt I told you in crash course class.
yeah, go ahead. Which
So,
is
ma'am, that identity, last identity, how to use? I forgot.
okay, I can do it again. Don't worry. So is it completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let's do the remaining question which we have left.
With this, none of the middle term. Ma'am, you will say.
Yes, Divyansh, you want to say something?
Yes, ma'am, but ma'am, you have erased it.
Oh, okay. Do tell me what is your doubt.
Ma'am, in the middle term splitting, ma'am, there was a 5 and a 3. Ma'am, how did that happen?
Okay. So do tell me what is the expression. I will again show you how to do middle term splitting. What is the expression?
Ma'am, 4k
4k.
in bracket 3y square
Mm-hmm.
plus 3y plus 5y
So you have
minus
written
5.
it wrong. It should be minus 3y. Okay, minus 5.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what you want to ask, why I have written minus 3y plus 5y? Is it, this is
Yes,
your question?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so before that we are having the expression 3y square plus 2y minus 5 into
Yes,
minus
ma'am.
4k. So you can see if I want to split this uh, this middle term 2y. So you can see what is a into b here. A into b is 3 into minus 5. So 3 into minus 5 means minus 15.
Okay,
And what
ma'am.
is a plus b? It is 2. So what should I take in a and b? So that I got 2 on addition and on multiplication I got minus 15. So I told or I have taken it as minus 3 plus 5. So if we do minus 3 plus 5, we will be getting 2, and if we multiply minus 3 and 5, we will be getting minus 15.
Okay, ma'am.
I think we have left question number 7,
Yes, ma'am. We left
7 and 8.
7 in it. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so 99 cube. So 99 cube means 99, I can write it like 100 minus 1 cube. So I can apply the identity a minus b whole cube. This is like a minus b whole cube. So what is that identity? It is a cube minus b cube
Ma'am,
minus 3ab a minus b. Yes, Leona.
no, ma'am. I was asking that, ma'am, we have to put minus 3 a square b.
Yeah, that you can do. If you open this bracket, then it is minus 3a square b.
So,
And
ma'am, can I do in that method, please?
yeah, any method. Okay. So you can see here a is 100 and b is 1. So if you substitute the value of a and b in this identity, so what I can write? I can write 100 cube minus 1 cube minus 3 into 100 into 1, that is 300, minus 300, and a minus b, that is 100 minus 1. Okay, so what I have done, whatever is the identity, I have substituted the value of a and b in that. And in our case, a is 100 and b is 1. So 100 cube. So means we need to put two zeros 3 times. So it is making 6 zeros minus 1. And if I multiply minus 300 with 100, I am getting 3 with 4 zeros, and minus 300 minus 1 will be giving me plus 300. Okay, so you need to solve it. You can see there are 4 zeros, 1, 2, 3, and 4 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 3. So I hope you can do the calculation. So this is the way you need to adopt. Okay, so can we quickly discuss the second
Ma'am, is
item?
the answer 972, sorry, 970299?
Yeah, I need to check it. If you have done the calculation correct, then it will be correct.
Ma'am, can you repeat?
I'm also getting the same answer.
Speak for the answer again.
Ma'am, 970299.
You are correct. So the correct answer is 970299. After all the calculation, you should get this. Okay, so let's try the second part. So what is the way you should use for second part, or how should you break it? Any ideas?
Ma'am, it will be 2a cube. And ma'am, we have to use that formula.
So see 102 cube. So 102 cube, I can break it as 100 plus 2,
Yes.
100 plus 2 whole cube. So it gets changed into identity a plus b whole cube. You can see a, there are two variables, a and b, and what is the sign in between is plus. So the identity a plus b whole cube is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab, and in the bracket a plus b. So when you check the value of a and b here, what is it?
Ma'am, A is 100 and B is 2.
Correct. A is 100 and b is 2. So now put the value of a and b. So a cube is 100 cube plus b cube is 2 cube plus 3 into 100 into 2, that is 600, and in the bracket 100 plus 2. So if you solve it, then you have to write 6 zeros. 2 cube is 2 into 2 into 2, that is 8. 600 into 100, so that is 60,000 plus 1200. So do the calculation. So got the answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then we do tell me.
I'm getting 1061208.
Same.
This is the correct answer. Ten lakh 61,208. Okay. So in this way, 998 is there. Then what? How we need to do 998 cube?
Ma'am, can we try?
Yeah.
Ma'am, it will be 1000 minus 2.
You are correct. So 998 we can write as 1000 minus 2 whole cube. So it is like which identity?
Ma'am, a plus b whole cube. No, ma'am, sorry, a minus b whole cube.
Yes, a minus b whole cube. You can see the negative sign in between 1000 and 2. So the identity is a cube minus b cube minus 3ab a minus b. So what is a and b here?
Ma'am, a is 1000 and b is 2.
Very good, Leona. It is correct. So now substitute the values.
Ma'am, I'm getting 994011992.
I'm getting the same.
It is correct.
मैम मेरे कुछ ज़्यादा ही बड़ा था ऐसे।
बहुत बड़ा है। So otherwise अब अगर आप 998 into 998 into 998, so that is very time consuming. उससे ये identity makes the calculation easier. तो जैसे हम सोचते हैं कि हम क्यों इतनी सारी आइडेंटिटी लर्न कर रहे हैं, तो दिस आर द टूल्स। जैसे अगर इफ यू आर यूजिंग लाइक washing machine, so washing machine is a tool for doing the washing of clothes. Similarly, identities are the tools for making calculation easier and faster. तो अगर आप ऐसे मैन्युअली मल्टीप्लाई करने जाओगे, सो आंसर यू विल बी गेटिंग सेम, but it is very time consuming. And if you apply the identity, then you can see in 3 or 4 steps you got the answer. Okay, so let's move to question number 8. You have to factorize each of the following. So if it is written, then I can erase and we can move to question number 8, first part. Can I erase that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, after eighth question, please explain the identity.
Okay. So eighth question is a big one. So if you want, I can explain it early also. If you are stuck in some identity, then I can explain it first and then we can move to eighth question. Which identity, Leona, you are asking?
Ma'am, yesterday's identity you taught, the last one.
Conditional identity?
Yes, ma'am. I
Yes.
also want to know.
Okay. So see, this is conditional identity which is there in question number 13. Conditional identity, what does it mean? Like if x plus y plus z is 0, if I add this 3 and if I am getting their sum as 0, then x cube plus y cube plus z cube will come out to be 3xyz. So how I am just giving you an example of question number 14. So this is identity proof of question number third, identity number, whatever you number it, that proof is above. You can see in question number 12. So if I put in place of x plus y plus z, if I put on the right hand side 0, then this whole right hand side will become 0. Can you see?
Ma'am, 0
Yeah. So
is
agar x plus y plus z, if it becomes 0, then whatever is multiplied by 0, that whole right hand side will become 0.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. So if you pass from the left hand side, if you pass minus 3xyz, then it becomes plus 3xyz, isn't it? Minus will go to right hand side, then it becomes plus. So what is the identity we are getting? We are getting x cube plus y cube plus z cube is equal to 3xyz. So that happens only when x plus y plus z is equal to 0.
Okay. So, ma'am, this was the last one.
Yeah, that is the last identity.
Okay.
So if you look at the question number 14, so you can see there are three numbers minus 12, 7 and 5. Okay, so if you add them, if you add minus 12, if you add 7, if you add 5, so what I am doing, I am finding the sum of this individual digits. So this comes out to be 0. So what I am getting x plus y plus z as 0. So if I want to know the value of x cube plus y cube plus z cube, what it becomes? 3xyz. So the value of this cubes will become 3 and x here is minus 12, y here is 7,
7 and
z is
5.
5. So this is our answer. So I have done the calculation. 3 7 is 21 and 12 5 is 60. So if you further do it, it is minus 1260.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, we have to just put the values of x, y, z.
Yeah, yes, you have to put the value, but before that, you have to write using conditional identity as x plus y plus z is equal to 0. Therefore, x cube plus y cube plus z cube is equal to 3xyz. Then you will be writing here x is minus 12, y is 7 and z is 5.
Ma'am, written. So, ma'am,
Okay.
in the second question, we have to do the same way, right?
Yeah,
So, ma'am, can I just try it?
yeah, please try. So everyone try the question number 14, second part.
Ma'am, done.
Second part is done.
Ma'am, I'm already done.
Okay, do tell me how.
Ma'am, just a second.
Ma'am, is the answer 57380?
57380. Just a minute.
Ma'am, your voice is very low.
That is incorrect, Leona.
Ma'am, sorry, ma'am. Is it 16380?
Yes, now it is correct.
Ma'am, same I am getting.
So the correct answer is 16380. So can you just explain, any of you?
Ma'am, first it will be x plus y plus z is equal to 0, which is x is 28 minus 15 minus 13 is equal to 0. So then 3 x cube plus y cube plus z cube is equal to 3xyz. So 3 then 28 into minus 15 into minus 13. So 84 into 195, it is 16 into 380.
Understood. So that is correct. Way is also correct. Okay. Anything else, Leona? Any other
Ma'am, I
identity?
had this doubt.
Okay. So
So,
let's
ma'am, in any question, we have to just do like this way, right?
for conditional identity.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I want to ask one more that middle term splitting, ma'am, that factorizing in it.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, like, I get problem when I do middle term splitting.
Mm-hmm. So you need to practice it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Like, see, we will be practicing it more once your test also get over. So in the meantime, you can just take out some book, whatever is with you, and you can just start practicing for middle term splitting. See, this is not the end of middle term splitting. Class 9th is not the end. You will be asked middle term splitting in class 10th also. So you cannot just skip that part. It is very important. Okay, so we will be continuing with question number 8. I am just breaking the meeting and connecting again.